Lord of the Rings recap July 28th. Just a quick mention in the beginning of this video about update 37. Board said that the target for update 37 will be the latter half of August. So in about 3 to 4 weeks, we can probably expect update 37 to arrive if everything goes as planned. Some news for this upcoming Wednesday: there is a patch scheduled. Update 36.2 will arrive on Wednesday, and with this patch comes a lot of bug fixes. There's an issue with tier 8 delvings where normal missions do count towards the weekly delve deeper, but 6-person tier 8 are not counting, so that's getting fixed. Be wary that your delve deeper weekly will reset because of this fix, so if you have your delve deeper weekly ongoing before Wednesday, it'll reset the progress after this patch. The Samwise housing item that you got from the Magic the Gathering will no longer just give you fish that has to be eaten raw, but you can now cook that fish. Good news for the Paths of the Valor reputation: you can now use reputation accelerators that will increase your progress with the Paths of Valor reputation. Cord briefly talked about river hobbits, and he didn't say that much about it, but he did confirm that there are going to be animations that are unique for river hobbits, but they're not in yet. So river hobbits on the beta don't have all their animations yet. Some upcoming events: August 3rd we'll see the start of Hobnanigans, and on August 9th we get the curator to return, and the curator will be there for a week. August 16th is the 7th season of the Legendary Items reward track, so new rewards coming for that, something to look forward to. And the day after, August 17th, sees the start of the Farmers Fair. And I believe this is where we get the Thrang instance, where you can run content to get the Lash and the Bell. I guess we'll have to wait to see what they look like, because I'm not sure if people want to get them if they already have raid jewelry and they don't want to split up their set bonuses. But other than the Thrang, there's going to be new rewards with the Farmers Fair, some Blazing Firmament seeds, I think he called it, some Blazing housing and cosmetic pets as well. So some Blazing themed cosmetics and housing items will be available with the Farmers Fair, so new rewards this year. And probably the biggest news that Cord talked about today: next Wednesday, I already told you that we're getting update 36.2, but we're also getting the brand new Lotro store. So since we're getting this store, there will be a long downtime on Wednesday, starting midnight when Tuesday turns to Wednesday, and expected to last until 7 PM on Wednesday, so 19 hours of downtime. Everything will be down: forums, webpage, and the game. So if you want to keep up with updates, you'll have to check Twitter, Facebook, or Threads, where they will keep us posted if the game comes up sooner or if it has to be extended. But the estimated downtime right now is 19 hours because there's a lot of things, a lot of people working on this to implement the new store. There will also be an article about the new Lotro store on the webpage at some point where people can take a look at the new store. I also have a video up on the new store. If you want to get a look on it, you can check my videos and it should be right there. And also, with the new store, old Lotro point codes will disappear. You can no longer use them. The same goes for all game time codes. So if you have any old codes lying around, make sure to use them before Wednesday or they will be lost forever. Cord was also asked about the stat squish, if it's happening. And yeah, stat squish is happening, but like we know, the main stat changes are held back until it's ready for itemization throughout the game. They need more time to get it right. Who knows, maybe they will change how the main stats work. But at least we know that update 37 will have the stat squish, but not the main stat changes. The only change to main stats will be that Vitality and Fate will give slightly less secondary stats to every class. But it seems like for sure we're gonna get a main stat change at some point. It just depends when it is and what it's gonna look like. And finally, Cord also talked about Bullroarer. He went through some of the beta patch notes from Bullroarer, and Orion popped into the chat and confirmed that there will be another Bullroarer test next week. So the third Bullroarer for the updated 37 beta is confirmed to be next week. Hey! Hey you! Yeah, you! What do you want? You enjoy my content and you want to support me? Fine, I'll show you how you can do it. I would really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. You can also support me through my Ko-fi homepage. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghyniverse is a Discord server created for the community of the players of Lord of the Rings Online. The server is getting close to 7,000 members, and in this server you'll find tons of helpful information. There's monthly giveaways, easy access to patch notes, you can keep up with my YouTube videos, my streams. If you're a streamer, you can ask for the streamer role and you can announce your streams in the other stream channel. There are discussion channels for pretty much everything, every class, monster players. But the best thing about this server is probably the Gearing Resources tab, where you can find anything from trait lines for every class, every build. There are stat goals, where you can find out what stats you should aim for on your characters. Really helpful information about drop rates from instances, as well as screenshot from all the new loot that appears in the game. If you enjoy Lotro, you should definitely consider joining this server, and hopefully I'll see you in Middle-earth. If you were part of the Ghyniverse already, you might have noticed that another tab appeared at the top, the LFF server. This server is a brand new server that I created, the LFF Ghyniverse. In this server, you can select which servers you want to keep up with, and once you select your server, say you select Arkenstone, you will see the LFF, the kinship advertisement, looking for kinship and trade channels, and there's also voice channels if people want to use those. The LFF channel is basically a looking for fellowship channel where people can post if they need players for the runs, and this way people don't have to be logged into the game to see the chat. They can just instead get a notification on their Discord. There's also a kinship advertisement page where kins can post their kinship advertisement and have people join their kins, and you can also post in the looking for kinship chat if you're looking for a kinship, but make sure to take a look in the kinship advertisement first and look through all the kin to find a suitable kin for you. There's also a trade channel if people want to buy or sell stuff that you can use. Hopefully you'll consider joining this server to bring the community even more together, not just in the game, but also outside of the game.